Well, my oh my oh my, what have we here? Keep watching. Yeah, welcome back to GotAUkulele Review Day. As ever, the summary video review to the full written review that you'll find linked below every review video. You'll also find some links down there where you can do what these people have done, which is to donate to help keep this site going, because I'm an independent reviewer. I don't review for money. They would just be adverts. So these people are the reason I can keep doing this every week, and it's my eternal thanks go to everybody who does that. Many, many thanks. You can also help out by subscribing and getting my viewer count up, my subscriber count up rather, on the YouTube channel. That would be much appreciated. Ring the bell too. Okay, here's a brand I've featured a few times before. They're a Chinese brand. Used to be carried by a store in the UK, which sadly doesn't exist anymore. But it was the store that got me first hooked up with them. And I've reviewed a few, and they've always been very good, actually. They've been very, very well built, very nicely finished, always, and decorated, without being too daft. The brand is called Mr. My, and a few of my readers have been asking for me to get hold of this one, and Mr. My kindly agreed to loan me this. This is the Mr. My MMT Tenor ukulele. And immediately looks very, very classy, fairly simple but classy, nice instrument. This is a double bout modern rounded double bout instrument in tenor scale. The top is specified as solid koa. The back and sides are not specified as solid koa, but as koa, so they are laminate. In fact, looking at the back piece, I can see that it's laminate. And it's nice and stripy and attractive and nicely book matched. I will just say at this point, I did review an instrument that Mr. My originally listed as solid koa, but it turned out it was solid acacia. They admitted it, changed the spec on their website. That one is now listed as solid acacia. This is listed as koa, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, but there we are. I'm not making any allegations there. But it is very nice and stripy, chocolatey, orangey brown, very, very koa, very acacia. The back and sides too, all nicely matched, as is the back. It's an attractive, simple enough looking instrument. I really rather like the look of it, to be honest. The bridge is made of ebony. It's quite pale ebony, but I like that sort of reverse moustache shape. There's a bit of a purfling trim on the bottom edge of the tie bar there, and the saddle, as you can see, is bone and compensated. The decoration, really quite nice, actually. You've got ebony edge binding around the top edge, and also a comfort edge on this lower bout. A comfort edge that isn't too big. I hate the brands that do enormous ones that look like a big sticking plaster. This is quite subtle, quite small, just a little widening of the binding. I really like that. That's tidy. And around the sound hole is some decoration I've seen on a Mr. My concert before, these sort of multicoloured wooden inlay arrowheads. I really like that. I liked it on the concert I looked at. It's finished in a gloss, which I can't find any fault with. The gloss is wonderful. I always find the glosses on these Mr. My's are very nice. Very nice shiny gloss everywhere. Inside extremely tidy. The braces are not too big. The kerfing is notched and there is no mess. The neck is made of akume. It's jointed at the heel but not at the headstock. Finished in a gloss, which I'd prefer to be a satin, and it's a very Far Eastern neck. Tapers down to a 35mm nut width, 27 from G to A, and quite chunky on the back, rather like a Pono neck. It's not my kind of neck, but I always say that's a very subjective thing. Topped with more ebony for the fingerboard, which is in great condition, nice even colour. Oh, come on, focus, stop messing me around. As you'll see, the position markers, we've seen these before on a Mr. My at the 12th, these triangles, but they've added in these offset pennant shapes at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 10th, and one down at the 15th. They're paired with dots on the side. Frets, 18 of those, 14 to the body, no sharp ends, and it is edge bound. This is all very nice. I like a bit of imagination in position markers. Beyond the bone nut, open frame headstock, slot head, but with this gap missing here, which is different. I rather like that. faced in more glossed ebony on the top, and that pennant matches the fingerboard position markers. I'm really pleased to see that, because other Mr. My ukes I've seen use the Mr. My logo, which I've said looks a little bit childish, looks like a child's toy logo. I much prefer that. I like that. The tuners are unbranded side-mounted gears in black and gold. They look to be good quality gearing mechanisms. They work very well as well. It comes with D'Addario titanium strings, a fab semi sort of hard zippered hard case in this funky colour with the Mr. My logo on it. I think these are cross-rock cases. I really like those cases. That's a damn good case. And a little goodie bag. I don't pay a lot of attention to these because so many instruments come with them. What have we got in here? Spare strings, which are not D'Addario strings. We have a capo. Sorry about this light. A capo. We have, oh, this is fun, isn't it? We have a cloth and picks. We have a strap. I don't know why. I don't know why Slash is on the strap. Slash from Guns N' Roses. We have a clip-on tuner, and we have a peg winder. Cool, they're always handy. And a little cute key ring. Okay, I don't pay too much attention to that, but I do pay attention to the, I do pay attention to these because these are really good. And the price is about $377 on their website with free shipping. That comes in at about 300 quid in the UK. I think that's a little bit expensive for a solid top. You can get solid top instruments in similar woods from Kai and Uma for quite a bit less. Saying that, there's solid tops out there by Snail in tenor scale, which are about the same money. And Mr. My also have a 10% discount voucher for first-time buyers on their website. So that takes it down to something, you know, sort of 260, 270 quid. That's better. I still think it's a little bit expensive. You tell me what you think. But they are premium materials. So we've got Koa, we've got ebony, we've got that wonderful case. And lots of, you know, these lovely little wooden inlays and position markers. It's not just a basic instrument. So that's cool. One thing I've not done before the review is weigh it. So I'm going to weigh it on camera, which you've never seen before. And this is what I use. So just hook it there. And we go 605 grams. So it's not a heavy tenor. 605 grams. Balances very nicely too. Doesn't feel heavy in the slightest. Let's have a tune up and a play. I find D'Addario titaniums a bit odd on the fingers. I'm not a huge fan. Good tuners these. Okay, volume. Good. Sustain. Not bad. Not the best I've ever heard, but perfectly acceptable. Not longing, achingly long sustain. But it's nice. But you can hear there's a real nice harmonic richness to the tone. Koa. Jangly, peppy, fizzy Koa sound. Lots of breadth to it, lots of richness. It's not got the most bass in the world, but you could put a low G on. There's not a lot wrong with that. That's a nice sound, nice sort of jangly, peppy sound. Bit more bass I would like. I'm not saying it's bright, but the breadth just isn't quite there as much on the bass strings. I'm being really picky. That's a pretty sound. It's a pretty ukulele. I like the looks a lot. I like the build. I like the finish. I love that case. They are premium materials, premium finish. 300 quid. Just needs to come down 250, something like that. I may be just sort of out of line there because cost of living's going up, prices are going up, things have moved on. So I looked at the Ukulele baritone last week. That was £2,000. They used to be 1,000. So 300 quid. I still think it's a little bit high. The Mr. My MMT Tenor solid color top. Thank you very much to Mr. My for sending this over and let me have a look at it. I'm glad I asked for it. I'm glad the readers asked for it, rather, because I've rather enjoyed playing this. It's a nice little instrument. MMT, I'm rambling. I do like that. There we are. Okay, I'm back next week and the week after. Then I've got my family break, so I'll be missing a couple. I don't know what's coming next week, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Thank you for your ongoing support. Thanks for watching. Take care of each other in the week ahead and enjoy yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.